Amazing. Hi everyone. Well, I am more awake than I usually am for this, but it's fine. It's okay. Like, that's not. Why am I saying it's fine? It's okay. That's a good thing. Okay.
It's fine that I'm more awake. I'll survive. I'd rather be eepy, but you know how it is.
People simply wish for the tired and the sleepies. Also, hi. Actually, I'll wait for Gabe to go get water and everything to be back and return from that. Right. How the hell are we gonna prove a gal innocent if she keeps claiming guilty? It's a little bit of a conundrum I keep thinking about. Like, if she just says that she's guilty, then the gavel's gonna fall down. It's like, alright, I need you to be quiet for like 2 seconds, please. I'm begging you.
She said she's gonna let you do your job at least. But...
True, she is letting us represent her. Just ideally, she doesn't, you know, start by saying she's guilty. Also, hi. I have very important news. I have very important news for everyone. It is currently Blynn's birthday. Everyone say
true.
happy birthday to Blynn.
Legally obliged to say happy birthday to Blynn
right now.
It's your obligation and your God-given right.
Is he even back?
Oh. Is he...
Say it to him right now. Say it to the empty void.
Okay.
Okay, don't say it to him right
I didn't realize
second.
I didn't realize that he was also, like, you know, away.
Chat,
Whoops.
I need you all to leave
to
messages for happy birthday for Blynn for when he gets back, so they'll all be there. You heard me, chat. Get on it.
I mean, that also works, yeah. That also works, yeah.
Get ready to start throwing things.
At me? Or...
In general.
Okay.
Wait, I like throwing things at people.
Oh boy.
I mean, if you have a way to readjust the aim on the targeting.
Hang on.
I returned.
I probably won't.
Hi, Blynn.
But it's like
Happy
cool,
birthday,
right?
Blynn. Happy birthday, Blynn.
Thank you.
I literally
love
wait a
Blynn.
minute,
Happy
wait a
birthday,
minute,
Blynn.
wait a minute. Did I forget to open that? Oh, I forgot to open my tits launcher. Sorry, let me boot up my
My
tits really
fucking
quick.
fidget tubbies!
You evil!
It's okay, love. I got you. Fuck, it's on a 10-minute cooldown.
I'm
Lamau!
really putting my fidget tubbies right now.
Okay, let me just move us over here. It's fine.
Oh, love, I should tell you about one of the fucking games that I got gifted today. I got off.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah,
Congratulations.
dude!
Congratulations for getting off.
No, I get that.
It's just yeah. Here, let me do this. Let me just everyone be quiet. Let me just do this really quick. Can I fucking test this, please? Can I just test this,
I refuse
please?
to be silent. You can't silence me. Fuck you. I'm going to say what I want forever. You can never be rid of me or my voice. I will haunt you for the rest of your life, and I will echo through humanity and history like no one ever has.
Okay.
No worries. I've been playing
Anyway.
Off by Ghosts since 2011, which means I've been beating off since then.
Hands you an award, beating off since 2011.
Hey guys, so sorry.
let me
That
just
was charging up. I
do
don't want to
that really quick. Oh wait, you know, I know why that didn't work. Okay, well, you know, I had an idea. Can you snap Emma out of existence for their futile attempt to fight back against your power? What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Bold of you to assume I'm not more powerful than you two, Yobis.
Okay.
I've never heard of hubris before in my life, and I don't plan on learning now.
What the fuck is fidget tubbies at here? Fuck, I messed it up. God damn it.
Curse of Raw.
Is your tits okay? Like,
No, it's fine.
Okay, that's...
Yeah, no, tits are set up properly. I just wanted to... There we go. There we go. Sorry, it was the extended time you to set that up.
And it's just blasting it up like...
Just
It's
man
not
be
even
lit
hitting
alive
you.
in the fidget tubbies.
Yeah.
It is the way it is like framed. It does kind of bounce like an inch off of your model and then pour directly onto Blynn. It's so
Yeah,
sad.
it's not even me hitting you.
I
I'm getting
parry it,
drowned
yeah.
in fidget tubbies.
Look, for what it's worth, having this sized appropriately to the normal rigged model is a little bit difficult, so we do what we can, okay?
It's fine. It's just
All
really
good.
funny.
Yeah, it's just funny.
The fuck is the video game that we're playing tonight? Hi, Janar. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right.
It's attorney time, baby. Have you considered that?
No, I've not considered
Wait a
it.
minute.
Hi, Basil. It's
Basil.
been 1 week,
It's been.
but that is a minute. That is fair.
A
It's-
week has been a minute.
Also, I should do this. Let me do that and have that as a pinned message. There we go. Have that as a pinned message. Hooray! Yippee!
You really don't.
It is your birthday. It is your birthday. I can do what I want. I don't have to
Say
do
happy
it,
birthday to
but
him
I can.
now.
Look, I go by the means of being the change I want to see in the world, and the change I want to see in the world is people being more appreciative of people having their birthdays and such. It's an easy time to be like, hi, you exist, beyond this day in particular, but you exist, and this day is an easy excuse to say that. Anyways, I need to see if I remember any of the voices for this. Is this my character or your character now? Like,
This is going to be the last time I take her from you after
Okay.
this episode. I'm almost certain I will have enough to do to be fine. But
okay,
for today,
yippee, okay.
besides, you're going to be busy today too. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas.
Right as I was fucking drinking water. God damn it. Hang on.
Hydrate
no,
before
no.
you dehydrate, and then say your line.
Hang on.
What?
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
Have you never heard that before, Blinn?
No.
I'm actually
What?
very...
Ow!
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I'm very impressed, especially since you've been interacting with our circle of friends. Like, all of us say that. We're always
If you
saying
would-
this.
If you would prefer, I have an alternate of make sure you drink some water, you thirsty sluts.
I've heard that.
you were gonna say.
Were you about to say virgin?
No, I just tripped over my own tongue.
Understood. Gabe,
Hey. Okay.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client.
Oh my god, you want me to do that? Right, actually, can I have one of the mods pull up the mod view page for me? What does this do? You're about to figure out what it does. It's... It's... So, if I can have one of the mods pull up the mod view page, and pull up the request thing, I'll do this one, but essentially we mark one page of requests complete, which effectively does...
Where the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
That was so much! What the fuck? Buried a fucking live! What was that?
So here's a very fun thing. So whenever anyone does a channel point redeem on Twitch, that shows up as a reward request that, like, you kind of need to be marking as complete as you go, except it's nobody in their fucking right mind is able to mark that as complete. And it's very unique for Twitch integrated throwing system, especially in that when you do mark it as complete, it re-triggers the redemption. It re-triggers the redemption. So yes,
You have a backlog.
there is a backlog of approximately currently at least 1,167 redemptions. Granted, that is all redemptions, not necessarily all throwable redemptions, but it does, yes, hi. I wish there was a way I could automate it to just press a button to do that, but yeah, that's what we're dealing with here.
Why do you just have a nuclear bomb in your pocket? That's
Yes,
scary.
I do. Yes, it's great. It's wonderful. It's a limited thing, but yep, that's there now.
The defendant is called to trial because they're suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Guy, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial.
What do you mean you killed it? You're gonna do it again? Oh no, I have it on cooldown. I am not having that be a thing that you can spam. Are you kidding me? We'd run through it so quickly. You need to let a glass of wine age and sit and rest and chill. I don't know, I ran out of metaphors.
You did great. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
This gal would hate Morgan. Would hate Evangeline Morgan. Would absolutely hate her guts. Like, what do you mean you don't think I did it? It's like, I simply don't think that you did it. It's that easy. I tell myself that you don't do it, and then I make it reality. It's really great. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time.
No summoning hot women to help you.
Sorry, it's just every time that there's a flash now, I can't help but have the Akira ding in my head.
Yeah.
I need to
Phoenix
get
is
that
haunted
sound
by
effect.
so many people.
I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Oh, her little glass.
So are you like, do you eat hamburgers or like, I don't know, tacos? What's your thing? What do I need to stock up on for you?
I like to steal, Mr. Wright.
Oh. Right, okay then.
God, fucking... Emma is a full-grown individual. We don't have to make choices for her. I want to steal.
Truth is highlighted in
That-
red because it's a reference to Evangeline Morgan.
True.
Alright, Blinn. Time to lock the fuck in.
Yep, I'm well aware. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Edgeworth. It's been 2 months. I haven't been in a courtroom since this trial.
I don't want a flashback to this man.
And how the personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
Whoa!
I'll choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Yeah, sure. No unnecessary feelings here, I'm sure.
He's maybe still just a little mad about you not calling him for 2 months. It's fine.
I've been waiting for that call, Phoenix.
What call? Huh? Oh. Oh. That was your phone number. Oh. Oh. Hi,
Very well,
Erica.
Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot.
Well, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
However, she will now pay for the rashness with her life.
Emma, don't confess to everything. You've done a lot of crime in the last 24 hours alone.
You've done a lot of crime. Also, part of that crime was done literally in his office. If you start confessing, I will not be able to help you. Both of us literally watched you do it.
I mean, I'm gonna give it back later, so it's fine, right?
It's
Oh,
just borrowing, Mr. Wright.
What's the shortest time you've borrowed something?
Maybe like 3 days.
What's the longest time you've borrowed something?
Timer's still running on that one.
Never did return that book to the library.
Congratulations, you now owe a shit ton of money.
Aw.
I was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Miss Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen? Oh gosh, and you remember your voice. It'll be pretty easy, I think.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
How fucking expensive would that bento box be? It has oh my god, that would be so fucking expensive. The judge is really wolfing it down.
Don't think about it.
And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
Ugh, pickled tapioca, what, huh? That is not a texture I like thinking about in the slightest. Oh no, no, ugh. Okay.
Bad mouthfeel.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Don't think about it, Phoenix. Name, profession, now.
Me, the name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. We're not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Miss Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate and homicide detective.
Not again! What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Aha! I know who you are. Hold on.
Also needs water.
Everyone hydrate now. I demand it.
Drink more water. Free one.
Where's my water?
Oh
There
my
we
god,
go.
not that much water.
I didn't even have to redeem points for that one. I'm just telling you that you need to hydrate right now, or I'll get
well,
you.
like you're not wrong. I
I'll
kind of
get
need a hydrate. Yeah.
What are you getting me?
Some more water.
Okay.
You need to be hydrated. Now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good now.
You need your blend.
You didn't finish the
line.
second
You didn't
half
finish
of
the
the
line.
line.
Oh, I blanked out into shit, my bad.
You're fine.
You're fine. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want.
To be fair, I was drinking earlier tonight.
You cannot hear any of these words anymore? What do you mean, Basil?
Yeah?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Blend.
Yeah, Basil. I was just restart. I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot of the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutors' spaces, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out.
The color-coded knife.
I should mention that the knife is color-coded to Mr. Edgeworth. This bears no relevance on the case. It is simply a stylistic choice. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court record.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
Okay.
Dude.
And if you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
Wait, are they talking about me? I know there will be a moment at some point where the judge actually maybe locks in and, like, is a useful person. Maybe. Hopefully. Kind of. They've had some moments throughout this game, but it's been drowned out by all these moments. Like, oh my god, guy, come on. At least be a neutral party. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sent something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Through the wire fence? What do you mean, through the wire fence?
Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Oh my god. Fucking Monty Python reference.
Yo.
'Tis but a scratch.
You lost your arm.
Fucking.
No, I didn't.
What's that, Ben? I fucking love that movie. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Yeah, hi girl. I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's uncolor coordinated car, yes.
Uncolor coordinated.
Damn.
Mr. Edgeworth's.
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Incidentally, color coordinated, unlike his car. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was. An odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no farther than 30 feet away. I am certain that was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
We're dealing with Edgeworth here. I need something more substantial than that.
Can you tell us what the suspect was doing when you saw her?
Knife is actually a reference. Basil. Basil. Honey.
That is just a regular knife.
Actually, really quick. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. God damn it. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all.
Yes, That's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
And so, the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
Not the line of questioning I was hoping for. Okay. Gosh. Pretty failed me. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting it to be. Fucking hell. I wasn't. God damn it. I wish there was
is
a
no
log.
You're gonna have to loop the entire testimony to get back here again. Good luck.
Okay. We'll go through that really quick so we can read it. Go ahead, game.
Huh? I already read.
No, you didn't.
This is new dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Trust, it turns into new dialogue after this line.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me.
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that.
Ah, I love it when people panic next to me. It reminds me of old times.
When I'm
Miss-
panicking, I don't know what to do. But when someone next to me panics, I
Right.
gain the courage of 1,000 men.
I'm absolutely useless when I'm useless, but if someone else is useless beside me, I suddenly become extremely useful.
If they
That
mess up
sounds a
my
little
order,
bit pathetic.
if they mess up my order, I'll eat it without complaint. If my friend's order gets messed up, I have to stand up and yell about it.
And this
This
boyfriend,
is the way of things.
he's a detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several.
Yes,
good for her.
this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriends. Care to join? The another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to yourself, the judge had to think before replying.
The security guard room is in the lots in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That'd be the room with the security sign.
Let's see.
That's it.
Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
But, okay, I'm assuming that someone can just walk from B block to A block then.
There's like a door down in the corner.
Yeah, but that door goes like, I guess, maybe?
Oh, I see what the issue here is.
The issue is, I'm kind of covering it on stream, but the issue kind of is, it's like, all right, how do you go from that to the security room? Since, I guess, like, that enters from there to somewhere else. Okay then. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... How would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of
I.
a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience in the streets. A greenhorn.
Dude,
Then it must be hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. What, Emma, what's your
I
problem?
really wish you didn't start with that first adjective and maybe had it as the second or something, but it's okay. It's alright. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
Here we go again.
How did you know? I respect the prosecutors' basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Paired.
Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Thor.
Okay. I've gotten everything here then. No prints. Was she wearing gloves in that presented image? How would I explain it? But, one knife wound. Died within an hour and a half. Pointing. I didn't mean to press that button. Oh well.
We're here in the fucking building again.
Okay, then.
Hey, check this shit out. Rotate.
Name and ID number written here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Did I never look at this before? I guess I did not look at this before.
I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason why we have a written language in the first place.
True.
Sergeant... Dude. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID Yamadab. See, wouldn't that be better?
Yabadab? Well, it does have a certain ring to it.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. Police department. Yippee. Hooray, cool. I have extracted
He's a
all the
police-
information I can from this.
You almost missed Yabadab. Could
I
you
almost missed
imagine?
Yabadab. A very important information, actually. Victim's memo. Huh. How did you... well, she doesn't say anything of apprehending her in her testimony, which is part of the issue here, so I'm, like, unsure really where to press her on this. Sitting next to a garish car, holding a knife in her right hands. Yeah, that, I mean, that'll line up with how the thrusts, yeah. Right, like, one knife wounds, died death due to loss of blood. Okay. I've analyzed all these lines here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have. This is a victim's blood. No prints. I don't know where to find. Like, if
If you need to phone a friend, always
hi,
feel free. Like,
yeah.
you
What
can.
am I like? If we had one more line here of her like saying that she apprehended the victim and like apprehended Lana Sky and like left out something about the phone call or whatever, I just don't have. Thrust its pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I mean, yeah, I don't.
This is one of those times where the game wanted you to press statements in a certain order.
What the
and
fuck do you
didn't.
mean? What the fuck do you mean? I have to press them in a certain order.
The game thought you were going to press them in order, and you pressed them out of order.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You don't have to press all of them, but the game was expecting you to have gone through them statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, so it wouldn't have mattered. But since you pressed the fourth one first, it didn't trigger the thing you needed.
Oh my god.
I think you could just go press the fourth one now and you'll be fine.
Okay.
I think the two relevant things you need to press were the first
Yeah.
one and then the fourth one.
Thank you. I would absolutely have not known that.
Yeah. The game's like, why would you ever
Garage car.
start on the fourth statement? That's crazy.
No farther than 30 feet away. Certain it was her. She's telling the truth. Always nitpick. Here we go. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Okay, her front view is actually really Hello, woman. You're crazy,
Hello,
but...
That was inspiring.
But
Was it?
guy, how long have you been alone? How long have you been
He's been in the-
single?
He's been in this gay ass room for 1,000 years.
It's 1,000 years.
That's a bit long.
Hold on, I'll go find the image again.
He's gone.
He's been a sealed being.
Dear.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to you? A prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Crime photo added to the court record. Okay then. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky.
So what was the defendant doing at the time?
The chief prosecutor was holding a knife. Oh, okay. In her right hands.
You have a photo you can look at now. Yippee!
Photograph. If that's the case, why does she have so much blood on her coat like that?
She has none knife.
She has no knife, yeah.
Also,
Well, also, if that's potentially the other guy's coat, then that stab wound was on the right shoulder then. Huh. Okay then. Just say raise a knight to strike. Down the murder weapon. No, okay, that is her coat, right? Yeah, it would make no sense to get blood on her right shoulder then. Okay then. Thank you for this photograph. It's very helpful.
I did put the silly image in Detective Crew for you to look at, by the way.
I've been in this gay ass room for 10,000 years.
10,000 years.
He misses his
And
wife,
you
Tails.
witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with a knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch.
Is that a whole bottle of sauce in that lunchbox? What the fuck?
Drink up. Glug
No.
glug.
No!
Bottoms up.
Ah!
Topsy-turvy.
Gross!
Down the hatch.
You have a lot of these.
Read the fucking line.
Give me a second.
He needs to recover.
It's okay, I thought I could recover and I did not.
There was no recovery.
Not at all. I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. This is the
Why?
photograph you...
Why does it make you laugh, Mr. Wright?
If you can say whack-ass shit all the time, I can have a goof every now and then, okay? Let me have this.
No.
This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yeah, it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. And this was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Phoenix. Phoenix goddamn fucking right.
It could be anything. We don't know that it's blood based on a black and white photo. That could be chocolate sauce.
Oh,
I'll be
yes.
silent now.
It's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem. Except you. Oh, no.
No problem. Except you.
Dude. Mr. Wright, are you just gonna sit there and take that kind of abuse?
Don't king
sorry, my
shame me.
fucking mic.
Sorry, what? Ugh, you got a better idea.
Don't say that.
Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice.
I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know?
I think it's premeditated. Is that
Fuck.
to say that?
God damn it.
It's okay, right?
It's okay, right?
Wrong.
I know you're dyslexic. Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder. A serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Right, okay. Murder was planned. Oh, right, I should press it, obviously. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like, driving gloves?
And the gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime.
Impressive. And I'm sorry that they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this is all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. We're doing this again. God damn it. The flesh wounds.
The wound's only flesh deep, Mr. Wright.
Fuck.
Don't worry
God
about
damn
it.
My best idea is to be like, how can she be premeditated when she had no idea if the car would be there by that time, given he just entered the lot?
Well, she could have just been planning on murdering the guy in any old car.
And it was just
Just
convenient,
happened to
yeah.
be Edgeworth.
But also the fact that her murder weapon was this.
Well, that doesn't seem very pre-planned now, does it?
Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed. It is my knife.
Can we stop bringing up that it's my net? Like, we get it. It's mine.
What's this case?
A bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there?
Defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right?
Yeah, he's a prosecutor, bad people.
Why is there a child here? We're talking about murder. Defense has a
It's
request.
bring your child to work day. What do you want from me?
The last time a child was brought to a workday was the goddamn incident, the DL6 incident. Sorry, Edgeworth, to bring up bad memories. We asked that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
Right? Are you
What's
just
that,
casually bringing up
Ricky?
my trauma in front of everybody?
In your
Right, what
testimony,
the-
you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
And seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. She lost all her bento boxes.
They were neatly stacked on the bench. It's okay.
Order! Order! Order!
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's good as free.
Why would you say that?
Why is he making that face?
Hun, look, you're gonna learn a thing really quickly here. You don't say that kind of stuff while we're in front of this guy.
Oh no.
Here's a taco. I'm gonna assume that
Right.
you like tacos, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna figure out what kind of junk food you are going to lower my
I
wallet
mean, I
for.
won't say no.
Okay.
And I believe that the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
Edgeworth.
What? What the heck is a humble pie?
Hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Also, why was your car unlocked, dude? We're in Los Angeles. Why did you leave your car unlocked? I don't care if we're in a
the
locked
prosecutor's
garage.
office.
Okay, and?
Is it his
Who's robbing
car? Is it his car also a convertible? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think it had a roof.
It's a sports car.
it definitely
Yeah,
had
so
the,
I don't.
it had the roof up, though.
I was about to say, like, I don't. I don't think it would have mattered if he locked the car or not. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. And the only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That's the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing?
I believe I'd like to hear testimony again. Witness, please tell us what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now. Uh-huh. Okay, lady. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I am sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Well, now you're making it easier for me. I appreciate it.
Only the one. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound like a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Oh, so you like pizza? Noted.
Oh,
In
well,
any
yeah,
case.
who doesn't?
The defense might now cross-examine the witness.
Judge, can you answer the question? Like, I'd actually really like to hear that question answered. What goddamn grounds do you stand on? Has your castle of sand truly been eroded to such a point that you are able to just take a pretty lady's claim? Like, okay, all right, it's fine.
Like, how's the home life, man?
Are you?
And
Do
very
you
bad.
have a home life? Okay, yeah.
No, I went to the beach that makes you old.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, he went to the what?
The beach that makes
You
you
know.
old. It's just, yeah.
That can't be real.
You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. And that's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
Hold on. I believe what she just said was a mere prelude in the story she was about
Hey,
to tell.
Judge, have you ever heard of that meme of, like, the person who was like, my thoughts would change anytime that a woman tells me to change my thoughts, and to which a girl says, you should change your thoughts, and you're like, you're right, I should.
Rin, I will have you know, you fucking just beamed into it like an entirely different meme into my mind. And then involves fucking Outus.
That fucking Outus voiceover thing that was linked today, by the way, that goddamn voiceover is so fucking good.
Fucking McDonald's permission to kill.
It's
No.
such a-
Okay, it turns around smiling.
Yeah, what the one that I posted yesterday? You mean?
yeah, or it's like, we gotta get out of here. How dare you, you insufferable coward. Dog, we gotta leave. Absolutely excellent volunteering manager. You are truly amazing, executive manager. Please put your entire boot down my throat, executive manager, so I may taste all the molecules to its... God, so funny.
Yeah, but
She
the,
did.
the fucking meme.
Actually, you are so fucking right. She literally bribed the judge. She literally bribed the judge. The judge literally took a fucking bribe. Oh my god.
Wasn't
Yeah.
even money too. That shit was just food.
Expansive lunchbox.
She
Big
literally
bribing.
tried to bribe everyone in the courtroom. I don't care if it was food. That's still a bribery. Okay, let's lock in.
Yep.
You can bribe me with food, honestly.
Yeah,
That
you
would
can
work.
bribe me with food. Give me a good, give me some good fucking authentic Mexican cuisine. Yeah, I'll be like, okay, cool, yeah.
That depends on the food for me and what's at hand.
If it's American, if it's like any random American food, then I'm like, okay, I don't care. If it's like anything that's not a burger, though, I'll be like, okay, yeah, understood. Yeah, cool. They're guilty, innocent. I don't know, whatever you need.
I try not to
I'm
interrupt
just-
her again.
I've just received an ad on Twitch for wings.
Rookie,
I think someone's trying to bribe me.
never interrupt a
I don't even
storyteller.
like those.
It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Well, sometimes you have to do that to kind of like rotate the buns and everything. It's like a necessary part of the process and all, but something's half-baked, you're all right? It's you.
Try not to confuse the defense witness, and they're not very quick on their feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim?
Her actions speak for themselves. Well, you know, I'm just slow roasting you right now. Like, you made this really easy for me, okay? I'm just, like, I already know the answer here. I'm just curious what you're gonna say. You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there. You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edgeworth, thoughts? There is no record of a call made on the defendant, Miss Lana Sky's phone.
She might have written him a letter. Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office, where he was murdered. I'm sure he had a reason to be there. Witness, why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day?
How do you feel about a slow roast? I love one that takes all day to go. Especially when they already know how it's gonna end up. I'm just slow roasting you here, girl. What kind of grudge? Well, I wouldn't know that. Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge. Rookie. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? How am I supposed to know? See, we agree there is a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. A person's life is like a lunchbox with pretzels. Don't you agree?
I get it. And that's why my lunch was so salty.
This judge isn't very good with metaphors.
The suspect hadn't had a grudge against Detective Goodman. And will you tell us your
Sorry.
your basis for this?
It's simple. A human machine? That's a contradiction. It's a phrase of speech.
Please. Can't you find fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
What?
Say the
What?
line, Gabe. Say it.
What? Girl, you can't be saying these
Say
things.
the line, Gabe. Say the
Gabe, I
line,
think your
Gabe.
microphone unplugged.
Oh, did Gabe unplug his fucking microphone with that? Amazing.
Help me!
I heard the loud pop on
I
that
did
one. I knew
too.
that would happen.
Oh,
Welcome back, brother.
Leon!
Okay.
Leon!
Note to self, Mr. Edgeworth's eyes smell like citrus fruit.
I
don't know how I know this from here.
You
We're, like,
say
across
again
the
and
room.
again? How many times did you stab him, exactly? We often say chop into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces. What difference does it make if the deed is done? How come she's getting mad at me?
Let's just sit and say she stabbed him several times and leave it at that.
Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection, you know?
Miss Stars turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer. I love that she's noting that down.
Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
Oh, right. Hi, sorry. I kind of forgot. So, yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to,
So yeah.
I just wanted to play with my food a little bit. You know, take time to have some dinner and such. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my ma surprise.
What?
It's green.
It's
I'm
green.
afraid.
Eat your vegetables.
I'm afraid that the
Broccoli.
moss is growing under.
Spin.
Dude! Stop killing him!
This box is
Go
full
on.
of straight cilantro, my man.
It's
Ew.
fucking listing like every fucking green out there. God.
Fucking
Lebus.
Lebbies. Cucumber.
A whole fucking head of cabbage. I'm afraid the moss is growing
Asparagus.
under our feet as we went.
Stop. You were fucking charging that one up. You're such an asshole.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we
Celery.
wait, Miss Star. I'm gonna fucking. That's insane already.
Yeah, like Em and Gabe were just saying bits. I'm like, I'm waiting until Blinn starts reading the line again.
We have to set you up for your joke to be funnier. That's
No,
how
it would
works.
have worked just fine and I would have been able to just do it again.
Oh, okay. Fuck me then.
But it's still funny. I
My
love her little
contribution to this
pout.
conversation was less than negative, I suppose.
I appreciate you, Em.
What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
Would have been good if the judge could have read all the evidence before, I don't know, like eating lunch or something. Translator Angel is wearing a blue contact on her right eye when looking to make herself seem scarier. Understood. Wow. The commitment. Say the line,
Oh my
Gabe.
god. I don't feel comfortable doing this. This is like a 14-year-old. Ah!
Has said she's 16 or 17 or
She-
so. 15.
Gabe,
I
That's
don't
still
remember.
not great.
Gabe, she's a teenage girl fantasizing about man. It happens.
okay, I was this. That's fair.
All teenage girls dream about hot men. It's just a fact, unfortunately. Unless they like women. Then they're dreaming about women.
Or they dream about, like, Venom symbiote. And it's like, oh, you're gonna be a freak when you grow up. Alright, it's okay, dear.
Or Optimus Prime.
Or Optimus Prime.
I love Blitz confusion.
Or Kamen Rider.
Okay, no, you can't pull out that card. No, that's in the category of guys.
Yeah, that's a hot
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Come on.
That is a hot guy.
Kamen Rider, hot guy.
That is a
Bug
hot
guy, but guy.
Okay.
Sometimes they're bugs, they're not always
More
bugs.
like Optimus Fine, am I right? Uh-huh.
That's okay. No, that's a boo on from me, my friend.
Okay, go ahead, Gabe, go ahead.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed?
No.
Well, witness.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Her red muffler looked like blood smear. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Red.
Red.
Her red muffler?
Tomato.
Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck, so she could be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. That's right. Miss Skye was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But, wait, isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood?
Well, people often mistake my beard.
I don't know if I want you to finish that sentence.
I was gonna say for like a squirrel. Okay, that's not what he said.
Yeah. For a
He
bit.
said objectively worse thing.
Judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest.
However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. And there was only one knife wound.
Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
A chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her ability. Okay. Okay. Wick. Yep. Okay. Scientific testing. Right. Hey. Yeah, also she wasn't wearing it. I'm so fucking tired of this bullshit. I couldn't read my line. Fuck. I didn't think that would happen.
Fuck you do not get a line.
You don't get your line now. Stop goofing off.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
And the suspect is not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph.
Huh. But that can't be.
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Hey.
Congratulations. And perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Whoa,
Holy fuck,
buddy.
dude.
Buddy.
Wow.
You can't be
that's a
classless
little-
like that. You cannot be discriminating classwork like that. What the fuck are you doing?
Harsh words. But good,
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
Emma, I need you to understand right now, you will never diss someone who's working any sort of food service job or whatever. Never diss anyone like Mr. Edgeworth has. Don't do that. It truly is scummy behavior. Respect food service workers, especially those who are like, independent and trying to figure out their way of life and things, right? Okay? Don't be a dick.
Okay.
What was my objection? Chopped the liver. But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but something red, really.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Very well. Witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
I was thinking that internally. Yeah, right. The part where your sister stabs the victim. Are you reading my mind? This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. Oh my god.
I think it's implied occasionally that sometimes the blue text is
muttering under the
just-
breath.
Yeah, just muttering under your breath. So it's very funny to be like, oh, you are just hearing me cussing you out 2 feet to your left.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel's star, resistance is futile. With what right did you have to try and arrest her?
Yeah,
Citizen's arrest.
Citizen?
I witnessed you stab a guy. Citizen's arrest.
You are quite determined about the scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me,
So,
Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No, thanks.
Note to yourself, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
I'm not a
Yeah,
grass
me-
type. Or a psychic type. What fucking
Psychic is strong against poison.
Me when I dose myself with minor poison.
What, you mean you
Bugs
haven't
are
been ingesting poison every day of your life?
Poison also.
Is it literally just grass type that's weak to poison? Or no, fairy. Fairy, I think, is weak to
Fairy,
poison,
yes.
right? Sorry, I forget about the type that was literally added most recently, and I say recently as of 10 plus years ago. The chief prosecutor tried to
Fairy.
resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rare. X3 pounces on you.
No, I was about...
We already had that witness. We're not doing this again.
Oh, right. I forgot that was right.
The fucking video's now like beamed into my mind. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
The fucking TF scout with the goddamn cat girl video, that one. Uh-huh.
What the fuck are you saying?
Oh, well, what's this? All to
How
the tune
could
of
this
the...
happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Hello? Is there anyone there?
No, not the Obama video.
So,
I
where
was
is this
thinking-
partition on the floor
I was
plans?
thinking more of that fucking post that's like, is anyone there? Hello? Bang. Hello? Sorry, I missed my shot.
Then perish. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was
That-
obviously trying to hide herself. quite a natural thing for a criminal to do.
I thought I remembered it as the soldier. No, it was Scout. It was Scout TF2.
Yeah, it was Scout TF2, yeah, specifically Scout. The personality was Scout. That is etched into my brain.
And what did you do then?
Soldier would have gotten out of that situation by teleporting Brad, somehow. Don't know how it would have helped, but they would have just teleported Brad and it somehow would have worked
He's
out.
been doing nothing but teleport bread for the past several days, so clearly he's got it figured out.
You say quickly, were you close to the suspects? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. That is enough time for an average D&D character to be able to close the distance.
We're not using D&D as a good point of reference for this.
I must understand, are you operating under D&D or Pathfinder rules? This makes a clear difference in whether or not you can make it there in time and still have your action to interact. Okay, sorry for all that.
Actually, I'm an investigative rogue. Therefore, I can dash as a bonus action.
I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
And she was a visitor. Thus, she was parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
You climbed that fucking fence in her high heels.
Yeah?
And you
Why?
will not worry about it.
You went over it? You went over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Have you never climbed a chain link fence in high heels?
Yeah,
Amazing.
I've climbed a chain link fence in high heels, but it's usually a problem when that chain link fence goes to the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if I remember correctly in the art, the chain link
It's a
fence
little bit
went
of a
up to the
problem when
ceiling.
that ceiling connects to the ceiling.
When that ceiling connects to the ceiling,
I
you
meant
say.
chain link fence, okay? But it's a little bit of a problem when that fence goes from the floor to the ceiling. That
It doesn't connect to the ceiling.
It looked like it connected to the ceiling, but okay.
It doesn't. If we see the parking lot again, I'll point it out.
Sure.
And amazing. The Kaffa Queen, modulating athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she could have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, that fence is about 9 feet
See?
high, too. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, okay, yeah. and
Okay, she
it's
could have
tall.
climbed over the fucking truck there at least, but still. Also, here we see that, yeah, it's... Actually, that's not a convertible. Wait. I don't...
Just a sports car, I
Yeah, it's
believe.
just
No,
a
it's just
sports
a sports car.
It's not a convertible.
No converting.
So how did Miss Sky not get away? She mentions the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remembered exactly, I would have told you my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else.
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately.
My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see Miss Star.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall.
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order.
So she used her cell phone. Indeed. The emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should of course add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay. The word muffler was
Okay.
overheard during a call made to Emma. I saw it all. How she tried to use the phone, tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the courts?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, oh, sorry. Blinn, this is you.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, why is this a little bit... This is right.
Damn.
Like, this is a little bit. There's something a little bit gay to this.
What's happening here?
There's something homoerotic about
There's
this.
okay
I
then.
feel like I'm seeing something private right now.
Women be grabbing women.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
So I think in this case we just use this, because how the fuck would you see any of that?
Ma'am, have you considered the concrete wall?
Ma'am, I'd like to present to you the wall. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. God.
Order! What is the meaning of this?
It's... Your Honor, it's simple. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps, will you allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. Can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about, what she saw, where she saw it. Yeah, she'd have to be lying about where she saw it. Well, then again, she did get that picture at least. But also, she got that picture without the chain link fence in the way. Which also begs a whole lot of other questions of how the fuck she got that picture. The order of events, Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it.
Pointless to lie? See.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed a crime from a different location.
A different location? And now that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Phoenix, don't admit to lying in court.
Yo, I'm about to lie on my ass. Let me do it. Come on. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed this crime was here. She can't be on B block at all. But how would she have gotten that picture?
Let's think this. What has she been lying about?
Where she saw, obviously, as well as
But like what
the muffler as
specifically?
well. And also, well, she's kind of lied about the details of the actual murder itself. She'd have to be here. The only thing she knows for certain is what happens here. And then she got that picture. Yeah, she'd have to be here. The only things that she's not lied about are most definitively what happens here. Because she's lied about everything that happens here. So it has to be here. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room. Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. Built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot. Should have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. Remembering your testimony, you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, 20 years have I been getting the better of men to think that the tables can be turned. Today, a man has gotten the better of Angel Starr. I don't like the way that you're wording this.
An order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She's talking about Miss Sky.
Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
Okay, no, that photograph was... Right. Was taken on the other side of the fence. In that case...
The truth still stands.
Who took that photograph, then? It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
And so tell us what that reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know.
Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and she said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of view to the crime, right? Because it would change the camera, it would, obviously. Why the angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean?
Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of had a more 3D view of the crime.
And this is important. Why?
I got it. What?
Death.
I hate the game when it does this type of shit. Why? But
You know.
I mean, okay, distance to the crime is well.
Well, if she was standing in B block like she lied about, then she's real close to that crime.
And she'd
If
be
she
able to
saw
take
it
the
from the
picture.
security office, she's a pretty long distance from that crime scene now because she has to get down there.
Exactly, yeah. It's still the camera thing is okay. I got ahead of myself.
The important thing they're going over here is like, oh, we've just found a window of time where she probably did not have eyes on the crime scene at all.
It
Because
changes
she had to get down there
exactly.
somehow.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. And the distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Seriously? What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed a crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take for you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? Okay, weird lines have to go off of, but okay.
Well, witness?
You... Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunch has gone from low to an edible.
What's wrong with you? Be nice about squid.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriends.
Maybe he just doesn't like the texture, Gabe. Have you thought about that?
It looks like rubber
What's
bands.
wrong?
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the
Thank
station,
you, Your Honor.
so I waited. I witnessed the crime at the glass walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. How was the... Ooh.
Are you crazy?
That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B block.
And that's quite a detour.
I still feel that the angle of view could have still explains that, because it's like, how are you there but you got a photo from B block? That doesn't make sense. Okay. It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
You have a point. Spork is a wonderful invention.
Judge microplastics? Okay.
It could be
Metal
anything you
spork.
want.
Would you like
I
another
mean, I know she said plastic.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
And
Another
absolutely.
$200, my lord?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something.
Do I have any evidence to stop this? Not really. And they've updated the map now to show that. Okay, that makes sense. Explains a lot more now.
I
We-
mean, evidence or no? Think about the chain of events, right? Like,
there's a, like,
why the fuck was Lana still there?
yeah. Well, I don't really have any evidence to stop it.
Yeah, but if you just sit back and let them talk their way out of it, you have to at least be like, hey, can we talk?
So I have to raise an
Don't sit
objection.
there in silence.
So I have to
Never
raise.
be silent in this game ever. Always be yelling.
Oh, I assumed I would have to. Okay, I assumed I'd have to present evidence. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. What kind of fucking pasta are you cooking that only takes 5 minutes, buddy?
4-minute microwave ramen.
Ramen? Okay, well, actually, you know what? Right. Japanifornia. That makes sense. Ramen, okay.
And he did say al dente.
I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. Okay. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange?
Strange.
If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
Judge, I really hope you do better later on or something. Oh my god. You have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time is different. Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Well then, seems we've come to the end of this testimony. And the witness has a grudge against the defendant. And the blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Next
Unfortunately,
witness?
I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright.
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Okay. Hold on. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Your Honor.
We can't keep doing this, Your Honor.
Your
Was it
Honor,
like
what is
3
this, a
times in
fucking
a row?
circus?
Yeah. Woo! A triple decker.
Woohoo!
This isn't my
Yippee!
circus,
Yay!
and I don't have any monkeys, but apparently this is the judge's circus, and he is the monkey. Okay. Alright.
He is the monkey.
I thought this was my circus, but it turns out I'm the monkey.
Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
I hate this judge. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Most of my exasperation with any of the witnesses actually isn't really the witnesses. It's this goddamn fucking judge. I'm like, okay, I get it. You're quirky, buddy. I get it.
He's just a little silly.
Are you... You must have a really good chair that you're sitting in there to hold up your absolutely non-existent slime of a spine at this point. I refuse to believe that spine has anything to it. Hi, Bianca.
Whoa. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm used to it. Hi, Bianca. Hello, darling. Welcome in, welcome in. And hello, Raiders. My name is Rinienna, your local suck bussy, poison triangle, riding. It's late, alright. It's 12 a.m. Hi, hello, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. How are y'all doing? I'm in PNG tuber mode. Thank you so much for reading in, darling. Mods,
A quiet and non-commented upon shout out this evening.
I know that you two are in a relationship now and all. I don't know, but at the same, I know that it's been. I
That
know
doesn't
it's,
explain it. The savagery
I
was
know
going
that-
long after
I know that
the
it's Blynn's.
relationship was
I know that it's
established.
Blynn's birthday and all, but like, where the fuck is the vitriol here?
We're inebriated on substances.
Okay,
We're
I
fine.
am-
all right, sure.
There is
I
a
guess.
little bit of
Inebriated on
booze left in my system, and I am eepy.
Okay, yeah, sure. All right.
And also late.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
it is late.
Gabriel,
Night,
it is
Bianca.
9.
Sleeping
Well,
over
Gabe,
here.
it is 9
Good night,
p.m. your
Bianca.
time. But
I'm
okay,
in.
Bianca, have a good sleep, and no worries if any of you have to raid and dash. I understand we're currently in the middle of case 5 of Ace Attorney, the first one. I've not played these before.
Also,
I
Rinna,
want
we're gonna
to-
fucking 9 to 5 job.
I want to get this judge a surgery to replace whatever fucking excuse for a spine he has currently, because the current one he has is not working. Yeah, feel free to lurk while we do a voiceover playthrough. Otherwise, if you have to raid and dash, it's all good. Thank you again for raiding. Bye, Bianca. I appreciate it. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's show. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this show. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana's guy. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Hey. Wait, one of your boyfriends isn't okay. Hey, why doesn't Edgeworth have this information? Also, it's Blynn's birthday, yeah.
Happy birthday to him now.
Thank you for the
What? There was blood found on that shoe.
Try Lunchland for all of your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. All 3 of them are in forensic? Wait. No.
She has a
You-
boyfriend in security. She has 3 boyfriends in forensics. She only mentioned having 3 boyfriends earlier.
Your
but,
boyfriend's
you know,
count went up from 3 to potentially 5, 6?
Do you remember that Pacific Rim meme about like the guy choosing with like the timing getting shorter and shorter? At
Yeah.
this rate, she'll have more boyfriends by the end of the trial than we could even conceive.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
Blynn has really not been managing this stream. We've really broken you multiple times. What?
We've been stupid.
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is legal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Phoenix, why do you not know
Not so
about basic
fast,
rule
Mr.
of law?
Edgeworth. Also, Phoenix, how do you not know that law? Okay then.
I know you've complained about trying to read the law books in your office before, but come on now, Phoenix.
Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Dude, Mr. Edgeworth got fucking autopsy report.
Sorry, Edgeworth, we updated the autopsy report.
Sorry, boy.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
Sullen's a descriptor.
Destitute.
You could at least study some evidence law? Really?
I think there's a book on it somewhere on the bookshelf. Maybe.
And the prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Okay. Huh? Are you a
Was it
lawyer?
two?
Fucking
Wasn't
hell
it two?
no.
Wasn't there 2 rules to evidence law though?
Yeah, we didn't hear
We don't
the
need to
second
discuss the second one.
We
Don't
didn't-
worry
we
about
didn't,
it.
We didn't hear the second one. I'm not a lawyer, and I think Phoenix is supposed to be a lawyer. Maybe.
He's supposed to be.
He has the badge. He likes to show it to
It
people.
proves that he is a lawyer.
We do have a
People
badge.
wouldn't believe I was a lawyer if I didn't have this.
We do have a badge that's now rendered in full 3D. This is in fact a badge. Oh, I can read this again? Amazing. Yeah, we went through this before.
Be sure to
We sure
you can't
did.
give your badge to people. You can't lend it out. That would be crazy.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
Oh.
You may cross-examine the witness.
Please take my case. I don't think you want Phoenix to take your case. I don't think you
No,
want
and I
Phoenix to
think
take your
you're being
case.
recruited to be a lawyer.
However, I could recommend a red-haired lawyer named Morgan Evangeline.
I don't think you want her taking your case either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
She has questionable motives, but I definitely recommend Evangeline Morgan from Of the Devil, which is a great game that everyone should play, especially if you're into Phoenix Wright. Fucking okay. Oh my god. Maybe I can do that. If you've not looked into Of the Devil, highly recommend looking into it. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Can she get my charges dropped? Probably. You may not like her methods, but probably. Her android, however, is very cute. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Why did you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This one, the suspect is admitting she did it.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's get this over with.
Sorry, Judge? False testimony is the most despicable crime?
In this court, where I've never once seen perjury be brought up once.
And, Judge, sir, I just want to ask your opinions on murder?
Well, no one's ever been murdered in the courtroom, silly.
Fair, but... fucking... You found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
And so, like an ill-trained pooch, and you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe is my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any
I'm
case,
happy.
you removed valuable
Yes,
evidence
boyfriend,
from the scene of
really,
the
I
crime.
need it.
Good for you, girl. I'm glad you have a huge ass bag. But consider, what the fuck?
Yeah, now tell us what you did next.
So you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. My charges are... I don't know if I should. I don't know how far this bit goes, and hopefully it's a bit. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. It's a bit. Okay.
I'm
Look,
just assuming you're not about to confess to a real-life crime you committed, Chatter.
Look.
Thank you.
sometimes, no one can fucking tell what someone's about to say, especially on the first time chat.
I'm assuming it was a bit just from the fucking name of this chatter of Sukuna.
Can she get me out? Yeah, go look into Of the Devil. She can absolutely get you out of it. Provided that they're being blamed on something you absolutely did not do, even if you may have done everything else.
You could have done many other things, but as long as you didn't actually do the specific crime you're being accused of right now, she can help you out.
She can help you out. She can help you out. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, you did all of it? Okay, you're fucked. Sorry, man.
Don't
Well.
confess that.
The man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on the shoe. Okay, Huh. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh. Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. So Claire's gone for now? Okay. Thank you for the bets.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
I'm so sorry. I had to get up and fix something.
Oh, good.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Sky.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. And that ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
I was afraid he was going to say that. Yeah, just like, you know, having handprints, fingerprints on a gun that you had just happened to pick up ties you directly to, like, buddy.
Yeah.
I know it's not going. I know this can't be used in court, but still, okay.
I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Oh, good. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right?
Okay, that I can't get down with.
You have handed me a box of sludge.
Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, she's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup.
Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
Problem. Knife. This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe?
Have you looked at the shoe at all?
Yeah, have you even looked at your new piece of evidence? You can rotate
I
things
forgot
now.
about
Did you know that?
I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
This blood, it's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime.
Poor sis.
It's super fucking weird. Oh. Huh.
Ah! There's blood here too.
On the sole of the shoe. It's got to be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood.
Oh, this blood, it's horrible.
Huh. This blood might be an important clue. That's a really... Huh.
That's weird.
Gabe, have you not gone through this case before?
No, I have.
Okay.
It's been so fucking long I don't remember
Fair.
anything. This case is really blurry to me. Unfortunately, partially because when I ran through this, something was happening that made me go crazy.
Yeah.
But I won't say what.
Okay. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Are you saying it can't handle spicy food? You might be right.
Boy.
We can chill for a moment while Blinn is BRB. This gal is lasting way longer than I thought she would. But also, it's their usual timing of things anyways. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing all right.
Chillin'.
Contemplating.
Contemplating.
Same.
Making sure
Continue.
Powered up.
That feel when I've gone on at length about Of the Devil and I see that someone new on my Steam's friends list has gone into Of the Devil, I'm like, oh good, great, the propaganda is working. Oh, speaking of the person that I was literally just looking started playing Of the Devil, hi. Literally was just talking about you, Mama. Literally was just talking about you and that you have gone into critically acclaimed best visual novel ever, Of the Devil. Hello Raiders, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Rinienna, your local Sekubesi Poison Dragon Girl VTuber and Ride Queen Supreme. Thank you so much for rating in. I am a variety streamer who plays all sorts of games here. I am currently using my PNG tuber as I prefer it for this game. We're currently in a blind playthrough of Ace Attorney. I say we, everyone else here, like, played games growing up, whereas I didn't really play anything except like one game or such. Critically acclaimed Toxic Yuri game? Exactly, yes. Your PNG is so pretty. Thank you very much.
Yuri.
My PNG was, I'm typically a 3D tuber, but my PNG was kind of where I started out, and that was done by Coda Kinsella, who is linked here. It's okay.
Strawberry.
Just catch some and make a strawberry pie out of it or something, okay? Just make a strawberry pie.
Okay.
Yeah? You got a problem with strawberry pie?
Why were you so offended there? Like, damn, I didn't know you felt that strongly.
I just prefer strawberries in their natural state is all. I'm not a big pie person in general.
Okay, okay. Understood. Valid.
I like apple pie and chocolate pie, and those are like my only two.
Amazing. But yeah.
Not even peach?
I have a decent amount of PNGs. I also have I have different things for different occasions. So I have like my little keyboard and this, and I also have some alternate PNGs, but those are reserved for certain things. Blinn, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. No worries if you have to read and dash. I understand it is late. Thank you again for reading in. I hope you had good times with the rest of the deadlock times. I'm actually
what
in
you have to say, Mr. Wright.
I'm actually in a deadlock tournament with Ecto Mama next week, among others. We've been practicing.
Oh, you're in a tournament?
Oh yeah. We're in a tournament. We've been practicing. We've been practicing. I have been brushing up my calico pretty well.
Shit. Good luck with that.
Yeah, we're hoping the best. We're going up against a team that filled in as a 6-stack, so we're like, oh boy.
Ooh.
All right, let's lock in.
And what is contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with the evidence. Or about the...
I mean, basically this.
Basically that.
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Is that a threat?
She's gonna step
You
on
can't be saying that in the court.
That is a threat.
Judge?
She's gonna step on you a little.
Judge? No? Okay, sure, whatever, okay.
Indeed. There is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. And the victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of his shoe?
I mean, there was no blood at all in the crime scene.
Well, you have a photo of the crime scene. You can check.
You have a photo of it, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There's literally no fucking blood there.
None blood. Left beef.
The problem lies in the footprints. The footprint. Note that the bottom of this victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe.
And the picture only shows part of the floor, so there couldn't have been bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sorts.
Order! 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 Well, witness.
What?
Oh, microphone. Why? Torture. Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh,
And that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright. Think.
hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
The Eto blah, you know?
You grown-ass man!
I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
And the witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We're hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. And there was one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? And think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
And now, witness, allow me to ask you a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness? Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean?
And still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason. Aha! You don't mean... Yes, the suspect knocked over an oil drum for one reason, and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would have become evidence against her.
Taking so much damage.
And that ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie, and tie her quite and clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty. Erasing evidence. That reminds me. This guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him?
So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please.
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There's no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well.
But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Hold it. Little girl, what did you just say?
Uh-huh. Me?
Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side?
No fucking way. I forgot.
Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints.
Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else. The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you'll be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this.
Girl, why do you have so much shit in your pocket?
Why have you taken so many photos, girl? Huh. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
See no room for error in this evidence.
Oh, well, I had any
It hasn't been added.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. And immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia.
Get jump scared.
Right.
Phoenix!
What or not? Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. My head! God damn it! Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up, not until the bitter ends. This is the last piece of evidence.
And very well. This time, I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
We are going to keep this trial going
Your
by
Honor,
the grace of
wait.
God.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdict in peace anymore?
No.
Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, no it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, right. And are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
And I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright.
Problem in this
Tell
photograph.
the court the problem in this photograph.
I mean, for one, what the hell is that there?
Hey, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Hey, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck
Hey,
is
that's
that?
weird. What the fuck is that?
The problem in this photograph is here.
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf in this kind of any kind in this photograph. Muffler is also a part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor.
How long have you been in
Just
this
think of it
courtroom?
as a part of the exhaust system. Pipe.
You've been in this gay ass room for
I
10,000
see.
years.
And I see. What's the suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Just tell us what you think this piece of cloth is related to this case.
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the courts.
The voices of the damned.
Muffler. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Well, it seems we have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspense.
And I find myself wondering what about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once, and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence.
Can you tell me how no one at that fucking crime scene managed to... I mean, actually, no. It was overseen by a guy who used to be a detective, but is no longer a detective. It's like, what? That would have been him. Okay. Oh my god.
No one saw it. Don't worry about it. Just everyone missed it.
Agreed. I suppose so.
Phew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now.
And this court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime, after all.
He's still hungry.
You've had 2 things full of caviar and a triple stack lunchbox. How are you
Oh,
still
only
hungry?
a 30-minute recess. Okay, then.
It's still trial time.
Interesting. I assume we have another hour. We can keep going.
We can go for another hour if you want, if everyone else is feeling okay. How are we doing, sleepy boys?
Who are,
good.
like, both in earlier time zones than us.
Yeah,
I work
but
a
that doesn't-
normal job.
You do, yes.
They
I wake
have-
up at 6 a.m.
Yes, it's fair, I'm sorry.
You can't judge people by what time it is. You have to look at how long they've been awake, Rin. Come on.
That's fair.
Just
that's
because
fair.
I don't get out of bed until 3 p.m. doesn't mean everyone else lives their life like that.
Oh, jeez.
I've fucked up my sleep schedule again recently. I have to fix it.
I feel that. Regardless, we'll go another hour. We're not gonna, like, push it.
Mr. Wright,
Huh? What?
are trials always like this with you? Like you're swimming up from the bottom of the lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there.
Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksands. So what happened to your sister anyway?
Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers.
Probably something to do with that piece of cloth.
So, this is where we turn the trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth.
I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Oh boy.
Oh fuck, there he is.
Alright,
Lynn, you gotta go cowboy mode.
Oh my god.
Lynn, it's time to be a cowboy.
partner.
Initiate.
Load up cowboy.exe.
They say you show a red cloth to a bull and fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least.
Officer Marshall,
I'd come to take a look at and see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. We got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. And hard to slip out, huh? What's going on over there, anyway?
All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge.
Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example.
Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf.
Also, you weren't in the courtroom. You just came by. How do you know that?
Say. Now don't that just beat all? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. Saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler.
What?
The award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon.
What does that mean? In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf.
So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken.
Well, about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. And sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell.
Ugh, I have a bad feeling about this. Were you in the courtroom or not?
So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright?
If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Who are we?
Promise?
Damn.
Really? Promise? Please?
I'll fuck up some ribs right now. Actually, damn.
Yeah?
The last time I got ribs, I got a really bad set of ribs. They were very much just mostly fat, and I did not like them. But
Damn.
ribs are normally very good.
That fucking sucks. I'd like to resume.
What's up? The judge keeps looking over the prosecution.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. That furrowed brow. Those grinding teeth. Yeah, and those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen.
I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! Seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me. Knock knock?
Who's there?
Who the Hi? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Okay.
Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in.
Who on earth is he?
Ah, it's you.
Yes, I'm getting a load of his design. Yeah. He's just standing there.
Oh! Sorry I'm late, Hudgy. Roads were packed. It's just me. Long time no see, eh, Hudgy? How you been? Swim much these days?
Ah, hello. No, I've been so busy.
You brought 500 burgers, you're eating them all and not sharing? Death on 500 counts.
What do you mean you're not sharing your burgers?
The fuck do you
That's
mean you're
mean.
not sharing
I
your
want a
burgers?
burger.
I can't Can't believe Maya came down from the mountains just for huh?
I heard 500 burger.
Yeah, it's a little bit out of my paycheck.
500 cigarettes.
Busy smizzy, G, my boy. You have to make time to relax.
Yes, indeed.
Aji seems to be his nickname for the judge.
I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you?
Oh, so you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry our little worthy giving trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly.
Little worthy.
Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of police.
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
Uh-huh.
Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone.
So, what do we owe this honor today? And it's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it?
Noticing a repetitive number here.
Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help him out by bringing this.
Hey, that's...
My sister's muffler.
So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. The crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe.
Wasn't she wearing it when we literally were interrogating her, when we met her while she was in, prosecution? When she was in the,
Yes, Phoenix commented on it.
Huh.
You can have more than one scarf.
I suppose. Well, yeah, it's just a little strange if you were, transported directly into arrest. I wouldn't typically have a scarf that I wasn't wearing already.
Back up in your car. On little Worthy's car, no less.
I love these long moments where he's just standing there.
Look into my big beautiful eyes, ass energy. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us.
What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this.
Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth? And how could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, then how do you expect us to do our job?
Now wait just a minute, Worthy.
And I have no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Have a look at this document where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had...
Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What the fuck?
Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean this mess up. That you made.
This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore.
Come on, just hurry up and open it.
Come on, just hurry up and engage with the fucking new funny 3D model we gave you.
Oh my
Spin
god.
it!
Oh my god.
You can
Also,
look at it.
also,
with your
I
eyes.
did immediately notice that that has SL92 on it.
You can look at that too, probably.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm the one who's scared.
Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off.
And this dark red stain. Blood? Found at the crime scene, wrapped in the defendant's muffler, a small tag attached.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the splitting between the prosecutors and the police. And this knife.
And why the hell was Edgeworth put in charge of investigating something that involves his own property? That's a conflict of interest.
Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. I'm gonna get a little silly with this voice sometimes, I'm sure. But I wanted to voice this big stupid man. Look at him. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. It was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
Another person was killed?
There was a murder at the police department. A detective.
That's hush-hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said in 5:15. It's the exact time the detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. But order!
Anyway, we at the department were all a-flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department's situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places.
The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course.
I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. However, and keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Yeah, first of all, Betty, yeah, we'll get to your whole deal. We'll get to your whole deal shortly.
There's a small tag on the knife.
It says SL92.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not sure. It reminds me of a similar code. DL6. Maybe it's a case number.
That's weird.
What?
I don't remember where. But I think I've seen something like this before. Something similar to what's written on this tag. It wasn't that long ago either.
Maybe I should check the court record again. Also, really weird switchblade. Kind of,
There is.
I guess. Do we have that picture? Oh. Wait. SL92. It has the 9 on there at least, but not the 2.
Dude,
What? Well, I mean, it's on another line, but...
no.
What?
I need you to pay really close attention to this.
I don't understand what you mean.
Have you ever played Danganronpa?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Brother, have you ever played Danganronpa?
Oh my... Yeah, okay. Yes. No, that is next. What do you mean that is next? What? What?
Anyway, let's just carry on. We'll come back to this.
Yeah, this isn't going to be important yet, but I mean, yeah, that says that says SL-9. The 2 is missing, but I suppose it's written on the next line. But then there's a 2 and 1 there, which gets a little bit confusing. What, Gabe? What? Excuse me, special?
Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag? Well, 2 is... there's a decent space, so I suppose the 2 could be, huh?
Oh, sorry, Wright, but I can't say that now. Not that.
It established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite the mystery.
And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler.
A muffler and a muffler. Prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
There's a knife in the muffler in Edgeworth's car.
Uh...
There's a knife in a muffler in Edgeworth's car.
Okay, open those. Huh. Also, yeah, this now makes it more appropriate. So it's very possible that Edgeworth was attempted to be framed not for 1, but 2 different murders then. Because Goodman didn't die there then. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you?
There's a lot of things that can go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto.
Maybe there's something about the knife that'll give us a clue.
Did I... Oh, no.
Let's examine the knife while we can, Righto.
Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. Perhaps the pieces are falling into place. Links it to Goodman? What the fuck do you mean? How would that link it to Goodman? What?
Look at your paper again.
Look at my what?
Hey, do you see that?
I mean, right, okay, yeah, understood. The victim memo and all. Okay, yeah, okay. Should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time.
It's alright. So, how were things down at the department?
I'm not sure we can really press anything since
You can always press.
Yeah,
It's all about what you want to do.
of course. Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there, Righto, my boy. Sharp, hungry.
And so, something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy, what with Lana's case and all.
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lots, another detective was killed at the police department.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Udgy?
I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested. That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help. You help me by giving me data on your case?
Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only.
What the fuck? Huh? Well, we know when the victim... Was it when the body was found? No, they were... Well, huh.
We know the victim apparently died at the same time as our victim. And we know...
At apparently the same time that our victim apparently died. Upside down? I
Yeah.
know it's upside down, obviously. Of course that. I mean, I would love to be able to rotate it.
No rotate.
221, so yeah, 221 is... Oh wait, also it's February. Oh, we're literally
It is February.
We are literally repeating a DL6 incident again. Understood. An Edgeworth case.
It is literally February. This is true.
Yeah, I mean, so we know reportedly that one of them died at 5:30, at 5:15. However, we also have a very weird case. Okay, how the victim was killed. Probably with another stab wound. Where was the victim found? So, tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room. Hello,
You
Healy.
wouldn't know about the evidence room, would you, Righto?
Can we get a shout out for Healy, please?
Peaceful, quiet shout out.
No, I can't say I've heard of it, but I guess I should ask again once I learn a bit more about this evidence room.
There's something stranger about this in the place where the body was found.
Thank you, game. 5:15 when Detective Goodman was killed. We are okay.
Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place, and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence.
This is just my gut feeling, but I have to say that there's a 0.001% chance of that happening.
Chief Gantz, please tell us more about the incidents. Okay. How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand.
I'm trying to understand, Wright.
Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. The prosecutor's office and one of the police department. Right. Sorry.
And the knife, what was it doing there?
Better check this knife out. I know. Yeah, okay, hi. I just wanted to, I was curious. Also, we would have missed out on that line. Wait a second.
At last, an honest-to-goodness objection.
He wants us to give information. We have something that he doesn't. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
How's it going? It's going well. This is very interesting.
Oh, an honest-to-goodness what do you mean from Udgy? This is great.
He says that so much. Genuinely so much. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-92.
And and this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s. 12.
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside down.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Whoa! Did Danganronpa literally take this bet? Did Danganronpa literally take this bet?
I'm
Danganronpa...
surprised you never played Danganronpa. There's a very glary thing that I won't say.
Aha!
A glaring thing besides this game?
Friends play
Well, no.
Danganronpa game.
I played the first case of Danganronpa. I don't remember it like vividly, but I played a few of the first like I think I played the first 3 cases of Danganronpa 1.
Okay, then you know. Unless you
Yeah,
don't.
I know the Leon thing. Obviously,
Okay.
I know the Leon thing. Or sorry, the 1307.
Nope, you got close.
What the fuck was it again?
1130.
11037.
1037.
Danganronpa has a big sale going on. Yeah, I played or at least watched the playthrough of the Danganronpa
Make
games.
Toonsoft sale right now. All of the Zeroscape games are like $4. If you want 3 video games, get them. They're so good.
Also, Of the Devil is currently still at the great deal it is of its amazing
Not Spike Junesoft, Rin!
Of the
Rin,
Devil.
you can't just take any opportunity you want to start plugging up the devil! Come on, girl!
And Circles,
on,
hit
man.
a game of the devil that is inspired by a Spike.
Please.
Play the Zeroscape series. It's personally really meaningful to me. Okay.
I will
Play
play.
Zeroscape!
I will play
Play
Zeroscape
Ace
someday.
File.
I will
Why
play.
is-
I'll tell you, you're going to.
I will play it someday. Yeah, because that's what I
Yeah.
actually know nothing about.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's really
I
good.
actually know nothing about it besides like the overall flow of how those games work, at least in like their tree or whatever.
I'll make you. I will make you.
Whoever wrote this
Welcome to
note was
tree.
holding the paper upside down.
It's L9. That's the same thing, and it's written on this knife tag. And order! Well, Chief,
Oh well. Guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
I win. What game is this guy playing?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Okay. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
it was evidence, you say. And was it, in fact, a murder weapon?
Nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It was found in the exhaust pipe of Edward's car.
Hard to think there isn't a connection there.
Huh. Not officially linked. I mean, case that could be. I mean, it's a different case. So, Say there's no connection. Yeah, he basically... You can't just say, yeah. If you prove there's a connection, make something that ties the two murders together. Am I also using the knife here?
Well, if you remember, Wright did say that if you knew something more about the evidence room, you should come back to the question he proposed to you back on statement, I think, 3?
Same day. Right, okay. Arrested, right. Oh, well, you said one thing only. So we can go ask him for more questions then.
You could, if you wanted.
Well, how was the detective killed?
How was he killed? Now there's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing. With a knife.
A knife?
That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit we're cooking now. But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two causes. Cause of cases and the cause of death. Oh boy.
Seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Okay.
Back through the dialogue with ye.
Oh, one thing and one thing only. What if I ask you about it again, like a little bit? What do you mean?
What if I time travel a little?
When did the murder at the police department occur?
That's a sharp question, Righto. Very sharp. Well, my boy, you're gonna love this. It's my next statement in my testimony.
Oh, yeah, I had a feeling that was a waste of a thing. So are we... Wait, actually... So are we gonna go back to where the victim was found then?
The last time you were here, Phoenix was like, if I knew more about the evidence room.
I have heard of that.
The evidence room, didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
Sort of. Is there a defendant here, or what's going on? We are defending Alana Sky, who is the chief prosecutor, who is tied up in murdering this guy. And
You have profiles, you know.
You have profiles. You could have just pulled up
I
the
totally
picture.
fucking forget that we had the profiles. I gotta be
You
real.
need to remember you have the
totally
profiles,
fucking
because they're
forgot
so
we had the
fun to look at
profiles.
them, and then you actually know how old people
You are
and
65.
things.
Oh my goodness.
I am 65 goddamn years old.
She's claims to have done it, though things are really weird around it. And also, apparently a second person has died now. This is the person that she apparently killed, but homicide and criminal affairs. The victim and a good man. A victim and a good man. His last name's okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a connection between the two cases.
You seem happy, Mr. Wright.
Happy. We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. The link between the two cases established. We finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. And it seems like he very much wants us to do that.
Press him. Press him. Talk, motherfucker.
Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Like a bunch of fucking raindrops hitting your fucking roof.
I was about to say me when I'm a frog outside.
Wow, tree frog. The fucking goddamn. What's the type of frog that we had over in our
Beepers?
beep? Are they just beepers or just called beepers?
Oh, dude, I love those guys.
Yeah,
Little spring peepers.
yeah, it was just peeper frog. I forgot what they were actually.
There's probably an
called.
actual name for them, but
Yeah.
I always just was called peepers.
Yeah, love the sound of them. All right, anyways. The connection.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Right, I forgot. Sorry. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
We also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
They are in fact just called spring peepers, by the way.
Spring papers, okay.
What an awesome name.
I'm posting a picture of him in Detective Task.
So is
You
it
may
like an
observe him.
intentional thing that you just look at him blink with his big old eyes for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's giving you the stare.
Uh-huh.
He's staring at you like a weird little
Also,
man.
we're not going to analyze this line too much. Don't worry about it.
You two make a good pair.
You two make a good pair. Took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
And Chief, I requested you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. Hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information unofficially?
Sure. Why not? It's unofficial after all.
What's really? Yeah, he's really just wanting us to press him. So, huh?
Who could have guessed?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the department, okay?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Oh, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well, I guess I may as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's ID number is very, very powerful. Maybe a little bit too powerful. Okay, well, what division was the victim stationed in?
Oh, you want to know that, do you? Do you? Criminal Affairs Division 1, the detective responsible for homicide cases.
Homicide. That'd be the same division as Detective Gumshoe.
Detective Goodman, who was killed in the underground parking lot, was homicide too.
It's almost like a serial killer is after homicide detectives.
Except this serial killing happened simultaneously, scientifically speaking.
Well, I sure hope Detective Gumshoe isn't next on the list. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence.
We've seen
And
this
that
dialogue before.
What was the
Oh, yeah. I better check this knife out. Well, am I just going back to this again? Well, we
Get
are...
some different evidence. Go fishing for facts.
Okay, then. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Well, sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Let me... Yep. Uh-huh.
Well, that's quite long.
And we have to remember these. Drives me nuts.
82... I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim is the police department. 5842. Yeah, this tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
This?
It tells me something fucky wucky's going on
Witness?
here, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just, I got confused.
And this is news?
Huh?
Be nice!
Come out
And
with
this
both
is
guns
news.
blazing, like you always do.
I got confused.
In the
And
police department, the prosecutor's office. 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time.
I got confused. And fork found in kitchen?
Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh. Is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney. Remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
And? It means what exactly?
Huh?
And wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. Started with 82. I've forgotten.
God.
He's not good with
You
long
didn't
strings of
even get the
numbers.
first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What is this?
Mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack.
But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. Was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in a completely different location. And order! Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all f***ed.
Also, we don't necessarily have any information that's actually proving what he's saying. We don't have actually any information proving what he's saying. He could just be lying
the
right
chief of
now.
police. Why would he be lying about this?
I don't know.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer, Meekins, who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins?
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, uh-huh.
You just started crying there.
You don't mean him?
Edgeworth, why didn't you read it?
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said the report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky case incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making the connection.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
We're not gonna
I'm
read
not
that
reading
line.
this. I'm not reading that out loud. There's no dimension where you make me say that.
In any case, whoa, what the fuck was that about? Anyway, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted the report this morning to the court as evidence, and then I.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or, should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Yeah,
Well,
Healer.
Mr. Wright,
Glad you're enjoying yourself. Oh. Well, it's,
Rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented by it must be relevant to the case. It's on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
and that's why you were going pretty much feeding us a line to prove it.
The connection was just proven by Rhino over there. Good job, Rhino, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No!
Huh?
Seems we've come to the end of this trial.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all the rumors? You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth. Please, give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time. Really.
You have my profound apologies, sir.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
No! I think I disagree on that. I think I have several cases I could probably disagree to on that. Maybe, for instance, a judge accepting multiple briberies several
There's
times.
never been an error this serious. This is the most serious error that's ever been made.
The most serious error ever made in the history of humankind. The most serious
No.
error ever made in the hits. I'm sorry.
The biggest, most awful error to ever be made in the
Terrible.
history of mankind.
Yeah.
The way that Gabe knew
There you go.
immediately.
I'm mad. It's okay. Do you remember about 21st student in school or whatever? I don't remember this.
The 16th student.
16th
16th
student,
student
that's right.
hidden
Hope's
somewhere
Peak.
within the school. Watch out for her.
The 16th student hidden in Hope's Peak Academy. Watch out for her. Go ahead.
I will
Luke.
grant one further date as the prosecution has requested. That'd be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned.
I had a pretty good feeling. I'm like, this is weird for us to go into this right away. I'm glad we powered through that. Okay. I gotta be real. I think this might be my favorite case of this game.
Alrighty.
It's a good case.
It's a really fucking good case. Yeah, no, I'm vibing with it a lot. I'm definitely vibing with it.
Yeah.
It's a really good case. Also, just pace. It's again, it was made a good time later, but yeah, the pacing of it is just really good.
Yeah, they made it after they'd finished the original trilogy. They had a better feel for how to write, like, Ace Attorney cases. And it's really fun. This won't really mean much until we get more into this trilogy. It is very fun playing this and remembering that it was written post everything that happens. So they had, like, a lot of, like, all right, let's set up some dominoes that make sense for later.
Yeah, I was definitely
fun.
imagining that's probably the case and everything. Yeah.
I'm seeing it.
Very, very interesting. I'm definitely enjoying it a lot. Yeah, no, it is. I'm enjoying the case a lot most because it is just, you know, more recently written, minus that one horrible line. Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. There was no way you
There
would
was-
let me read that.
Like, Emma, what the fuck are you saying, girl? You can't say shit like that.
Jesus, dated fucking video game. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
you don't say
You
that.
can't say shit
Video
like
game
that.
has aged.
It has
You
aged.
can't be saying that way.
But yeah, I have a decent amount of theories here of things and such, and also like, oh boy, the start to the case was definitely the start to the trial was definitely like, what do you want me? Oh, I just asked things in the wrong order. Okay, that makes sense.
I know the beginning of that was like really intimidating.
Yeah. And then like I knew immediately what was happening with the chief. I'm like, oh, you're literally feeding me information here to figure out the thing. Oh, this feels very much like it's all just a setup for Edgeworth.
But hey, congratulations, Ren. I'm releasing Lana back to you. She's been freed.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You can have women now. I have my
Wow.
big stupid man I have to deal with.
Amazing. Look, I'm also just like, oh, a big chief of police, a big guy that has energy almost similar to Detective Jowd, but like evil, maybe.
Evil.
Even
Slight-
maybe.
Evil.
Asterisk, maybe.
Slightly malicious. Look, the jury is out on that one, but I do not trust him currently.
Listen, he's just a big important guy who, if he stands there in total silence, eventually everyone will just shut up and wait until he decides to start speaking.
Yeah, I
He's
do
got
like-
that aura.
I do like how they're handling that for sure.
It's a good
Whew.
bit.
Okay. All right. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too.
I think
Yeah.
we all are.
We powered through at least. I'm very glad that that was paced like that. I'm like, we have a lot of information, sure, but I know I've played these games before. We can't be going directly back into trial right at this point.
And we're not.
But okay, let me queue up the raids. I think we're gonna raid. There's so many people going for this time of night, which is funny. I think we're gonna raid Fogpile, who's playing Eugenics, which I know Gabe is about to freak out about.
Yes! Sorry.
His cats.
My horrible, horrible cats.
The horrible cats. Thank you everyone for coming by. I'll probably be playing. I'll most likely be playing. Oh, where's my fucking button? Where's my goddamn button? There we go. I'll probably be playing some Karen tomorrow at like 2 p.m. EST. I'll have my schedule up in the morning. But yeah, we have a few streams scheduled for this week. But otherwise, I'm definitely very happy that the case has been paced as well. I was a little bit scared when everyone's like, oh yeah, this case is really, really beefy. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
It's beefy, but it's like, it's a good one.
It is a good one. It is definitely just benefits from much more fresher writing for sure, and pacing. But alright, thank you everyone for coming by. I appreciate all the raids too. A lot of raids tonight. And thank you everyone. I'm glad that it could be entertaining, especially for going this late at night. I'm glad that we've been making it work at least. But alright, night night everyone. Get some good sleep and I'll talk to you later. Farewell.
See you all later.
Well, that missed. Oh,
Yeah.
no. I need to calibrate that. Something's missing, but okay.
Ah, the strawberries.
Good night,
they're
good night.
everywhere. Fuck.
That was a scatter shot right there.
They just